Right. Oh, wow, the camera's working nice. Need some adjustments here. That's fun. That is all kinds of fun. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Ground is fine. Ground is fine. Ground is fine. Okay. Well, morning today. Well, we'll just kind of let people pile in here. It's a morning show. I never do these. I'm usually seriously doing other work. Daddy, daddy. What's up? Good morning. Is my dad working? Okay, so for those of you that were with us last night, wow, was that, man? I saw some priority boxes. I mean, we canceled them, but one person had over $30 in priority shipping fees. That's crazy. It was crazy. Yeah. So I've got to do this poll here to see where everybody is at. Because if we're gonna do ground will be fine and probably until October. But come October, well, we'll see if whatnot makes some changes and stuff. But as it stands, we're probably not selling plants here from October to probably March. It doesn't work because the heat packs are only good for 5 days, and ground is 5 business days, which means we could only ship on a Monday. And depending on how big the team is, that means we can only get 100 out. And if USPS has any delays, the heat packs will be gone for 2 or 3 days. I might be able to code it in some stuff. I did start coding in some custom software. So Botanison is on hold it's going to get delayed probably a week or 2. I have to stop development on that and fixing the beta user issues. So if you are a beta user over there, I'm very sorry, but I do have to stop development there for 1 or 2 weeks to deal with this whatnot debacle. And yeah, I have to code in some custom software. But essentially what it looks like is that we'll charge ground over here. USPS priority will have like a $3 or $4 upgrade on it. And then we have to regenerate labels in our own shipping system where we sell plants on TikTok, the website. We don't really sell them on Palm Street anymore. But we'll basically have to move this whole shipping system over there, which support's going to love that. I already coded in, and this is, dude, whatnot, if you hear, I love you. But the vast majority of your users probably aren't going to have a full development stack team that can just code in a solution, which I did last night, and I tested it. But at the end of every show, y'all are going to get like 50 to 100 support tickets from us, automated. So we'll see how long it takes for them to be like, wow, this is fucked up. We'll see. Anyway, so for today, who wants to do some desert plants? I've got them starting at cost. And who's here for some weird ass desert shit? Oh, we can just sit here. Oh. Okay. All right. Love you. Bye. West facing deck that you need plants on. Where are you, Maddie? What growing zone are you in? I mean, outdoor plants. What's nice about the desert plants? For the most part, during summer they're outside plants across North America. That's what's nice. You gotta bring them in the winter. Full sun all day. That's going to be your aloes, most of your euphorbias. If you are not in a high UV area, your desert rose will do that. Echinoceras, aloes, agaves, all that good jazz. Oh, and tomorrow we have a full tropical spin game tomorrow night. So be sure to bookmark that show. They are 4-inch tropicals, and they're all. I'm going to grab 50 of the rare plants that you've definitely seen, and that's all going to be it. So it'll be all different dance picks. It'll be the surprise sets. The last time we did them like this was March, I think March. I did bring in some more Amorphophallus, the voodoo lilies, because that was we got a lot of requests for those. I did bring in more frozen freckles, and I'm gonna have some 4-inch white monsters in there. So the white monsters are now more of like a mid-tier dad's pick, but I'm still gonna put them in there. They're still 75 to $100. Yes. Well, we really need you, Queen. We really fucking need you tomorrow night. We got to sell out that show, and we have to. We've got to do like 1,000 units a week for the next 8 weeks to kind of prepare for potentially having to move platforms. We don't know what Whatnot's going to do. I'm assuming after all this backlash, you should see the forums. Holy shit! Somebody's going to lose their job. People are quitting or losing their jobs because hey, it was raining. I've got free shit. Hold on. Oh shit! I totally forgot to bring the free shit. Who was that? Who was that? Leave me alone. Thank you. Catch him. Put him in your pocket. Save him for later. Move where? TikTok. They brought auctions back, but dude. But here's the problem over there. Hold on. Let me get a giveaway going. Don't fucking go anywhere. Hang on. I'll get a giveaway going here. I have these. I have rehab succulents y'all can have. You best not be complaining. You 1-star my giveaways. I swear. I have the name and the address. All right. Succulent rehab. Did I even spell that right? No, I didn't. There we go. I'll put 20 of them in there. I will just run the shipping profile 0 to 1 ounce because that's about what they weigh, and they're for followers. Cool. Here you go. Yeah. Anyways, who's that? Alex? Is that Alex? Are they shelf stable in pockets? You know what? Yes, they are. They're shelf. Fucking words are hard, folks. Shelf stable for at least 12 months. For at least 12 months. They might, in month 10 to month 12, they might not be as juicy. It might be a little dry lips. May need some chapstick, if you will. Yeah, Alex. So we're gonna see everybody hang loose. Giveaways going. 3 months. We have basically until winter to figure out this debacle over here. And I'm sure Whatnot will come up with some kind of solution. But the general consensus in the forums and among the sellers is that Whatnot has made a conscious decision to lean into their most profitable categories. That's going to be your fashion, your cards, things that don't need priority mail. So this may be just a future strategy for Whatnot to make the ground shipping cheaper. And what that means for plant sellers in the plant community here is that when winter hits, we stop selling plants over here. That's it. And then we come back in spring. Is what it is. If you look into the and story time. And story time. So the reason that you can't follow Rare Plant Daddy over on TikTok, you can, but I don't sell anything there. Whatnot, I love you. I'm not promoting my other fucking handles. I can't sell over there because I may or may not have had an incident with a user over on TikTok that TikTok refused to deal with. It was like a hacker. Somebody got into their system, and I may or may not have came on to a live and said disparaging comments about the Chinese Communist Party when TikTok was in fact owned by China. If you didn't know this about China, all businesses and companies are owned by the people in some way, shape, or form in China. So when you're disparaging a Chinese company like that, you are in fact attacking the Chinese Communist Party. And if you're watching China, I'm really kind of sorry. Kind of, sort of. Maybe I want to. Nah, I'm never visiting. So yeah, go fuck yourself, China. And it was comments like that that got my account over there blacklisted for being able to do live sales. So we have to go over there under the Botanison brand And we might be over there for winter, and then we'll come back over here to Whatnot in spring when it warms up, and we can do ground. So, yeah. No, I'm not sorry. They did. They had somebody that had access. It was probably a Chinese Communist Party operative posing as somebody to just straight harassing us. Because the second I went on a live, I was like, "Hey, TikTok, what the fuck? This is like some Chinese shit." It intensifies like significantly. And then you know me, I'm a peppy little spit fuck. Of course, I can't keep my fucking mouth shut. So yeah, so I burned our Red Plant Daddy brand over there. And I can post some shit. So whoopsies. So I'm gonna need you to follow Botanasun over on TT. So Whatnot, I love you. It's just a temporary thing, okay? I'm sure we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna get through it together. I love you. But we do, as we are operating a business, and people rely on paychecks from us. So we do have to prepare for not being able to sell and Whatnot over winter. So in the show, whatever that thing is up there, the poll, the Botanasun. That's what we're gonna do under. Once we reach 1,000 followers, we need you, every single one of you. We need you to go over there and follow that, because I can't go live and integrate my shop until I've got 1,000 followers on it, and I've got one. I have one. Once we reach 1,000, the first show I do, I fucking promise you, I will take 10, 20, maybe 30 of my dad's picks and just run giveaways, because there's going to be a huge marketing push over there. I've got to get followers. I've got to get traffic over there. And the easiest way to bring in plant people is to give you rare, expensive shit for free. I did that over here on Whatnot. We'll do it over there. But if you don't use TikTok, then you can't buy from us in winter. That's just, I know a lot of people don't use it. I get it. We're going to lose a lot of customers going over there. But what you don't want is rare, expensive plants shipping out on a Wednesday, USPS ground during winter. You're going to get a lot of dead plants. What's the name of there? It's in my poll right there. It's Botanasun. Hey, Queen. Hey, you got succulent. Here's another one for all you Givvy goblins. Look at it. The three of you just left. I got it when they get away. I'm leaving. Whatever. Fine. I got another one. And then I've got some plants in here. I've got to do 50 of them to make sure that our packing team has a full day. I'm going to start them at fucking cost, folks. It's not getting any cheaper than that. Cost, which is like $7 a plant. Everything in here is coming from Airlands. If you don't know about Airlands, they are the premier cactus desert plant collectors. Universities buy from them. UC Berkeley gets an entire plant pallet from them in spring to do their big spring sale. They are Bob's collection is a world class. He has things in there that like philanthropy collectors come and buy from. It's serious shit. Everything's going to be from seed or cutting. No tissue culture shit in here. Let's find some fun ones. For cilantros, we do have a couple of Hoyas. Fun fact about these Hoyas is that these Hoyas are growing outside in the Sonoran Desert. Low humidity, high heat, full shade. They are tough. Maybe Chase, if you look, I have everything listed. If you hit the shop and go into the auction tab, I didn't put pictures with everything because I'm starting them super cheap. That's additional labor. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. But you can search by name in there. Adenium is desert rose, by the way. Yeah. Airlands is fucking awesome. It is awesome. The website's a little bit old and outdated, but if you are looking for, if you know what you're looking for and how to search for it, there's a high probability that the Airlands has it. So you're gonna get these cheaper than you can buy them from there. No ID. Oh, hi. Something. Is this for me?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, love you too, honey. So that is that's the deal. How does everybody, by show of green hearts, how many people are going to help us out. Go over there, but you're going to be heavily rewarded. That first live I do will be heavy on rare plant giveaways. It's the exact same thing I did over here to grow this community. Yeah, get over there. Oh, and by the way, guess what? Guess what? Guess what, fuckers? I love you. Not only can we do auctions over there, we can do surprise sets now. So we can go over there, definitely not gamble. All winter long. Gambling. I mean, not gambling. All winter long. We're going to not gamble tomorrow night, that's for sure. Jen, it's in the, it's right there. It should be right there. And I want to be respectful to Whatnot because we love you, Whatnot. We know this is a trying time. We're gonna get through this together, but we are running a business and we can't do ground over winter. So right around October, if we don't have some solutions to this, which maybe we do, then we're just not here in winter, and then we're back in spring. No big deal. There's no show notes. Oh, I put it. It's in the poll. I'm not putting it in the show notes. I don't want Whatnot to get upset with me. I put it in the poll. Here. Botanasun. Track and price your collection. I also have the global vendors in there. I'm over 1,000 fucking vendors in there. If you guys, by the way, Alex, you still in here? You're looking for vendors? I put them all on Botanasun. I got tired of people asking me, where are you getting plants? Where are you getting plants? So I just went out and got everybody, grabbed their price list, and I put them all on Botanasun. So if you want to start a plant business or something like that, never ever in the world has this ever existed where you could go in there, essentially give it a category like Echeveria or Sansevieria, and find 500 vendors with 4,000 different species for you to choose from with prices. Global vendors and a good time. There you go. Check the show notes. That is the name in the show notes if you want to follow us. What did I say? What did he say? I said I put all the vendors in Botanasun. So I know you got a shop over there. All the vendors are in there. So if you're looking at tropicals, and it's an easy place. You know how hard it is. Folks, if you did not know how hard it is as a plant seller to source your plants, first of all, it's a fucking nightmare. Botanasun is the software that I built. Just go over there and sign up for beta. Send me a message. I'll put you in it. That is the system, which nobody should have a problem with me promoting this on any fucking app, because for an average collector, it's going to actually track your collection, right? When you're cutting it, when you're watering it, when you're propagating it. A huge problem in the industry right now, folks, a huge problem in the industry is that when you go to search plant care or how to take care of something, you'll have 10,000 different people giving you different pieces of advice, and damn near every single fucking one of them is just Googling shit and posting it online to be an influencer for the clicks. They don't actually know what the fuck they're talking about. Real, true plant care comes from your plants. It comes from your experience. It comes from your environment. That's why plant care is so fractured. It depends on where your plant is, right? Depends on your growing zone, inside, outside, water quality, light quality. It depends on all of those things. I built Botanasun to track my collection so I know when to water, when to fertilize, when something is due, and I don't have to think about it. It sends me an alert. It goes, oh, the allocations based on your history is ready for a fertilize. It's a web app right now. In beta, it's going to be web-based only while I fix, because I let in about 30 people, and it's just me. I'm the development team. So I had to go in and fix all the things that were broken and messed up. Once I get the web app under control, you're going to find it on the Google and the Apple Store. But how that works is you need to have a fully functioning, complete, no issues app before you push it to the store, just because it's expensive to develop it that way. You can't open the show notes. Can anybody else open the show notes? It's nice to see you too, Gary. A lot of people haven't been on in months. Let me just grab some plants and this is a Sansevieria, no ID, $5. We're going to do some plants here and there, and we're going to chit chat a lot. A lot of plant chat in here. It shows up on the bottom of the screen. New changes coming to Whatnot. A lot of new changes. No, it's just web. If you it's a website. It's a website. It's a web app. So think of an app on your phone. It does the same things, but you just go to a website. I don't have begonias yet. Give me about a month. I personally have found a new thing that I'm obsessed about, and they are begonias. I've had so many philodendrons and monsteras and Hoyas in here, and then, they don't excite me that much anymore. They're expensive, and the prices dropped so fast on them that if I'm collecting those things, I just wait 6 months to a year until the tissue cultures are like under $20, and that's how I'm bringing them in now. I'm gonna do the begonias. If you're looking for anything in particular, you hit that shop tab right there and just type in what you're searching for. It's in the auctions. I have every single plant listed out. It's got a pot number on it. I don't have the back flower. That is, I feel like I've been getting that request a few times. What, did some influencer post that? They're really popular houseplants. Here's a no ID Sansevieria. $5. 5 seconds. $5. $5. Go. No ID Sansevieria. 81 people in here. Nobody wants it for $5. One person wants it for $5. One person wants it for $6. 2 people want it for $6. Morgan, you got a succulent rehab. Words are hard. Succulent rehab. Thank you, Victoria. Let's reach the cat. Come on. All right, gotta do 50 of these. So fun, new, exciting things. Have you ever had calanchos before? These are super easy to care for. Can go outside. I give them full shade. This one's fun because you're gonna want it. You ever feel those like the 1960s or 70s, maybe the 50s, like teddy bear toys? How that it's like your grandma's teddy collection. That's what they feel like. And these ones are brown. They're super easy to care for. Yeah, just go in there. They're fuzzy. I know, that's the fun part. They're fuzzy. But broaden your plant collection. I have found myself recently with the tropicals, the shapes and the colors, everything's fucking variegated now. So like it's not, everything's pink and variegated. And when it looks like this, which this is kind of low stock for me, it just kind of washes out. So I'm having a lot of fun with the desert stuff, and I'm bringing in begonias. 0656. Oh, also, this is the last round of desert until fall. It's just way too damn hot down there. Brittany and I hand select each and every one of these. We spend hours down there hand selecting every single one for you. And when it gets this hot, we don't do it. Here's a Calancho teddy bear. $5 go. $5 on that teddy bear. I like the allocations too. I like the allocation. These are dirt cheap. They're 4-inch pots. Hoya Silver Punk. Already got a runner on it from cutting. That is a Silver Punk Hoya. Look how that is nice. And then don't forget to follow Botanison on all the places. I'll be doing a lot of giveaways over there. A lot of rare giveaways are going to go over there. A lot. Like I've already earmarked like 200 to launch over there, plus ads, plus everything. Thanks, Whatnot. It's gonna cost us like 20 grand to go over there. I really appreciate that. That's just lovely, lovely. Hoya, silver pink, going. Just what a dent. Alex, you still in here? Alex. Yeah. Hey, I haven't been by your shop yet. Send me the information. I need to come by there. How is your shop doing? Is Arizona busy for the local traffic? Thank you, Jen Calmia. Thank you. 8 followers now. Look at us go. Only 992 followers to go before I can start doing giveaways over there. Selling from a personal website? What do you mean? Tell me more. They're selling from a personal website? Yeah, it's probably a lot easier than dealing with fucking platforms changing their shit around. Trust me. Trust me. Like a shop, so they come on the live and then they're like, here's the link on our Shopify store. Yeah, it's botanism.com. Yeah. Yeah, Demona. Yeah, it's .com. Leave that kids alone. Those are on the rare side. Here's some weird euphorbia. Bubba glands. That is probably a CITES listed if I know Bob. I feel like Whatnot might crack down on that. Free shipping after 50? That makes sense. Euphorbia publicans. Look at that. That is weird. Weird desert. $5 on the go. Codex plants. Yeah, if you have enough people on your website, you don't need Whatnot. I talked to them. I tried a month ago reaching out through VIP support, letting them know like you're gonna have a mass exodus from this. Gave them a couple solutions, and I didn't even get a fucking response. So they don't care. They used to care. They used to be all about their company culture was all about growing and helping small businesses grow. They are not anymore. PSA. Going to BSA. Palm Street? Nah, fuck Palm Street. Palm Street has decided that they want their sellers to go to Thailand and Vietnam, and they're going to sell directly from there. That is going to be a federal government shit show. I guarantee you those sellers are not putting the sale price on their imports and not fully paying the tax. And they are making a paper trail for that. No, thank you. We're staying here until winter. We can do ground until winter. We pack well enough that ground is fine. But when winter hits and we have to start adding heat packs and stuff, we can't do ground. It's not like we'll leave here, but people are gonna. I mean, for the spin games, that would essentially make a single spin like $27 if you include the shipping in a box. Shipping over on Palm Street is outrageous too. You can order from the website. Yeah, I don't have any plants up there though. I have Rainbows and Unicorns is on sale, $15 a bag on the website. That's over there. Yeah, you can't buy as much with the shipping. I know. And we're not making shit on plants either. So like you can't spend as much. We're not making as much. Why are you and I giving USPS all of our money? The USPS is making more money per plant than we are. Straight up. USPS makes more money per plant than we do. That is absolutely insane. I can do my own labels. I spent last night coding it out. Other sellers, if you're here, do your best to get into VIP support. Ask them for the BYOL program. I coded in. I'll test it today. I coded in some shit. So it's basically going to automate pulling the labels, creating new ones on Pirate Ship, or no, it's going to be on Shippo. And it'll come back into my Botanism system, and it's going to automate sending emails to support. So y'all didn't want it. Y'all changed the program. Didn't want to give us the API. We're just trying to adapt. This is a rare Codex form plant. These were super popular a few years ago with desert collectors and would regularly go for $30 or $40. I have no idea how much they're going for now, but you can get one for $5. That is a rare. It's got a Codex down here. And $5 is insane. Yeah. But Alex, you're getting them wholesale. I'm doing your delivery and everything for you. By the way, I don't know if you've been down there lately. If you've been, it is wild, Emerald. It really is. So I coded in last night, but here's the problem: is I can't give it to the other sellers because if you're not in VIP support, print failed. Reprint. Off token expired. What? Dismiss. Hold on, my label printer isn't. Refresh. Hold on. What's going on here? The automated is complicated. I have to charge for the service because yeah, you have to use my servers to make it work. You want to see it? You want to see it? I literally built it last night. The power of AI, folks. Let me see if I can show you on here. Where's my design? Ooh, I can't get to design here. I'll take a picture of it. You want to see it? Who wants to see it? Hey, let me get a giveaway going. I'll go take a picture of it for you. Here's a giveaway. The shipping costs on Palm Street are through the roof. Just wait, don't go anywhere. Just wait here a second. I'll go, Emerald. I'll go take a picture and I'll show you. I kick shit out like fucking fast now. So here you go. Here you go. So I built this last night. Oh my God. Well, you're not going to be able to see it that well, but what this is, that's an entire show. I print the labels, then I parse them, and then I kick them back over to my internal shipping. It comes back with the tracking and then email support, the tracking from the show, the tracking that I print, uses BYOL, updates it. We're not doing winter here with this shipping. Don't. If you're a seller and you're in here, make plans now. Make plans now because if they don't fix it or change something or get better rates, like look, what are you gonna do? You're gonna on a Wednesday do a show and ship out plants on a Thursday with a 5-day heat pack, and you know ground is gonna take 7 days if you include the weekend. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. We have like an 8x increase in damaged and delayed packages with priority over winter. Imagine what that's going to look like with ground. All right, let's do some more plants. I've got to do 50 of these. What is this? Triflorus. This is a type of Andromysius. It's a succulent. That is fucking funky time. Look at that. It's like purple and green. I thought through that too, Victoria. So for us over here, I'll turn my ads back. I turned my ads off like 3 months ago because some sellers got a little too peppy with me here. And then we're just literally making money off of me spending ad spend. So I turned them off. If you've noticed the traffic and the spending's been a little bit low, when I spend $400 a day to bring in new users, it's an impact on the category. And I've had it off for 3 months. I'm going to turn them back on, but it's only going to be for my state, Southern California, and New Mexico for winter. No, 5 days is as long as you can buy them. And the price of those has gone up considerably. So, like, dude, winter, it's going to be challenging. Let's just put it that way. It's going to be challenging. A rare Andromiscus, $5. $5. We're giving it this is $1 below cost. I have to get $7 a plant just to break even, folks. Give me another $1. Wow. Hold on, let me get my settings going here. Auto print. Not connected. Allow. Refresh. Okay. That's weird. Off ID. Well, it's a good thing that yeah. If you're down the street from us, you should pick up. You're welcome. And I'm currently paying for promotion on this too. That's crazy. Yeah, dude. Like, you're fucking high, whatnot. You are absolutely out of your fucking mind if you think you're keeping this category around. I guess. And I was over on Blazendary's show, and the other big sellers are selling tools and bags and hats. They're on there bitching about their prices, like drastically reducing. So, yeah, congratulations. You managed to piss off everybody. Not sure whose idea that was, but it ain't gonna work well. Ooh, these are fun Calanchos. Hildebrandt-Tie, Calancho. I need to get 7 to break even, folks. You can't buy these anywhere for $5. Nowhere. Can we get one more bit? Wow. Okay, well, why it's doing that? They're not going to lose a lot of business. They're going to lose a lot of sellers. It's going too fast. Okay, I'll slow down. How about some desert rose? Broadway's white. ET196. Arabicum hybrid. And a multi-fold. All right. Yeah, I'm like, it doesn't make sense over here to pay for a promotion, to do the giveaway. It's like, it's crazy how something so, what you would think was so trivial would just crash the unit economics like that. Yeah, Carrie. Yeah, we have a bunch of people have used it to grow weed. Oh yeah. So it works great. It works great. A nice, good, clean smoke. It's not harsh at all. Towards the end of your cycle, though, you're gonna want a bud hardener or a bud thickener, but you're gonna use that with any kind of organic grow. Here's a Grumbly's White and 4-inch. These are down at the greenhouse. They are $15 to $20, depending on the size. This one's probably like 18. So here you go, $5. 5 seconds, go, $5. If you're paying anything other than $15, that's a deal. If you're super humid, like how humid? Like South Florida, Victoria? Why isn't? South Alabama, same as Florida, maybe once a month, honestly. I don't buy lithops at all. They're not going to do well there. You'll have to dehumidify for those. Yeah, they'll probably. Are they outside? If you're putting them outside and you're getting a little bit of rain, you might not have to touch them at all. Yeah, and the Rainbows Unicorns on sale on the website, $15 a bag. That is the cheapest premium soil in the United States. Period. Fucking period. And my competitors aren't even close. They're $10 more than me, even in bulk. Even in bulk. Let's see if I can get my here, I'll run one more giveaway, but we'll just keep the buyers in here. I know a lot of people just kind of cruise around for free shit. Print the label. Close. Try reopening it. Print the label. Okay, there we go. Got it working again. Desert Rose. This is an obesum. They're called DP196. That is an Airlands exclusive hybrid. I can't see my screen now. I'll go Zabella. So I have it, but I don't want to pay for the bags. The bags are what's the problem. And given the way the economy is right now and shipping and all the things, like the price of everything is going up. UPS, USPS, our boxes, our packaging, our plants have gone up. Everything we bring in from Florida has gone up almost double on their landed costs, almost double. So I'm not making any capital investments into new products or anything until the wages go up and catches up with inflation and goes back to normal. Everything is skyrocketing. And if you read anywhere about it, right, they'll tell us, oh, it's low, it's not happening. Go to any fucking store. Look in my wholesale orders. We'll just tell people it's not happening, and they won't realize. And it hasn't slowed down. Rates are still increasing. We go into Granger to buy boxes, and those went up. I don't know how much, less than 10%, but they still went up. We looked in it, we're like, what the fuck? That's more expensive than 2 months ago. All right, here we go. This is a DP196. That's a nice Desert Rose. You might have to repot it here pretty soon. That is blooming size as well. $5, go! From the nursery, you're looking at about $15 for these. So anything less than that, you're good. We stopped buying beef steaks. It's just silly. It's just silly. Yeah, dude, I haven't had a ribeye from the grocery store in over a year. Taking office socks. The shipping bullshit's not going away. You're gonna be able to sell over here probably until winter. That's why over winter we got to do Botanison on TikTok. Here's a multiflorum. These bloom first in the year. $5, go. These bloom first in the year. My auto. What is my auto? Settings. Open. Thank you, Danny. Chrysula. There goes a piece of it. Chrysula. Large Chrysula. $5, go. That's nice Chrysula. Everybody going out of their minds. Everybody going out of experience. You begin to the end with the children begin to feel it. Many kids that regret in the hole. Boy, yeah. I think I just have this parasitica left. Cutting it. It's weird looking. $5. There you go. Parasitica. Last oil. Last oil. Interest, especially if it's just sprouts but cats, so it would be better with just seeds, or is that Samantha? I'm missing context here. Thank you, Victoria. Yeah, I have desert rose and cactus. I have both. Yes. These are a new hybrid. There's a Homso dwarf. I only have one of these. And then I'm going to run a black ruby. That's to find a black ruby. All right, black rubies. These go for over $20 all the time. This is the only one I see in there. Oh, you're asking about veggies? I don't grow a lot. I do Hoyas whenever I can get them in, and they look nice. The spin games they're risky. You can lose money on them very easily. I get it. Black Giant, not Black Ruby. Black Giant. Desert Rose Black Giant, $5. Go. Black Giant. I'm doing a spin game tomorrow night, though. Thank you, Danny. Try to keep them organized. This is called a Homso dwarf. It's an Arabicum. The cultivar is a Homso dwarf. These are rare desert rose, folks. I've never seen anybody selling these. $5, go. Yeah, Botanisan over on TT. Botanisan on TT. Check the show name. The show notes have the name. So if you want to get in line for the beta release, I have to pause development for like a week on Botanisan, so it's gonna get delayed because I have to code in what I just showed you and test it and make sure it works, so that we can do so that we can operate here basically under UPS or whatever shipping we want. This is a new hybrid. Arabicum biobessum. We do not know what the flowers look like. They're literally that new. From seed, it's called all 6s and 7s. Brand new. Limited variety. In fact, what I have here is all we're allowed to take for the rest of the season because Brittany grabbed a bunch of them and we got to the front. Bob said, can't have any more. No more. So that's it. We're not allowed to even buy any more this season. $5, all 6s and 7s. That's dirt cheap. These should be in the $30 range. Brand new hybrid cultivar of Desert Rose, $30 all day. And you know what? It's not just plants over here either. It's anything perishable. Anything perishable is moving off of the sack, which is crazy. They spent months going out and getting produce providers. Small family farms. Dude, whatnot, that is so absolutely fucked up that your marketing team went out there and got small family farms. Hi, farmer here, have my USDA farm number. I know these people. And it is a stretch, an investment for them to invest and get onto a platform outside of their normal farming duties. And you spent the last couple of months bringing them over here and just totally fucked up. Just like fucked up bad. 0455. Like that's gonna put a bad taste in people's mouths. Like there are some you're not gonna recover from. Maryland's white. Maryland's white. Ooh, wow, look at that. Look at the shapes on it too. This is why it's nice when the collectors go and pick out the plants for you, because we cherry pick the shit out of it. The show notes is the information regarding it. That is. You got to figure it out. It's there. I can't put in the show notes, hey, go follow us on another platform. But there's a name in there. Here. There you go. I mean, if you figure it out, you figure it out. You took a screenshot? What's encrypted? Yes, you're following on the other platform to learn about Botanisun to track and price your collections on TT. That's where you're gonna get access to it. Because it's social media over there. Apparently this one's not in there. Oh, 0449. Maryland's white, a very nice Maryland's white. Running, go. Maryland's white, running. Oh yeah, we do it. Well, we'll figure it out. There's going to be a lot of backlash. Oh, word on the street is that supervisors and management have quit over this and whatnot. That's the word on the street from an inside source. I have several inside sources that are on the payroll there, and they in their own departments. In one department, lost a supervisor and several middle managers over this. So the backlash isn't just sellers and buyers; it's their own internal staff. Often does the desert rose bloom? Sometimes twice a year, usually just once. I'll grab some more in a minute. I got to get through some of these calanchos. These are called Fang. That is weird. Some weird ass desert shit. These are also the last of the desert plants for the season, folks. Last of the desert for the season. Yeah, crazy plant lady. I haven't done the Monday calls. It should have come off the calendar, but just one of the many things that I have forgotten to do. I will go over there and change that. I did a couple Monday shows and then nobody showed up, so I took it off my calendar. Number three. Thank you, Robin. Look at this. Look at this gasteria. Look at this. That should not be in a forage pot, folks. This is called Gastirolo. That's fucking cool. It's called flow. Gastirolo flow. We be flowing. And it should not be in this pot. You are absolutely going to have to pot this up immediately. $5 on this big ass gasteria. Go! Gary, yeah, I have some Jose going on right now. Yeah. Wait, you want one? Yeah, that is big. If you know anything about gasteria, this takes a very long time. This is 7 to 10 years old. Tomorrow night, the tropicals. Tropicals are back tomorrow night. I will have Jose Bonos in there. Not very many. Yeah, the Jose's. Well, we got some really. They finally stabilized them in culture. So we should be able to. I mean, those should go under $25, like pretty regularly. If not this season, by next season. So if you really want a Jose Bono, just keep your eyes peeled. The cultures that came out this year are stable, and the color is holding. Sanseveria? Let's see what I got. I've got this one. This one's $35 though. Normally they're $50 everywhere else. I'll run it, but half price is best I can do on this. Because if it doesn't sell at half price, Brittany wants this plant. The plant collector wants to put it in her plant collection. What else do you need to know? Tell you what, I'll do 30 on it. Everyone, I priced them yesterday. I didn't see them any under, I think, $45 anywhere. Most of them were like $55 to $65. So it's called Gray Lady. Bam, if you want it. It's very beautiful and root bound. Nice, Victoria. That's a good grab. You are going to love that. I love that. Wish we would have got more of them. Party times? No, but no. In fact, Aldern Anthera, with ground labels, I'm not even gonna order them in. Honestly, those are the fussiest of shippers as is. Like when we get them off the pallet from the truck, they're very angry. They're angry. We get a lot of complaints about them too, because whenever you're buying them, like you get in a party time in the mail, it's going to be a rehab, almost guaranteed. They do bounce back really fast, but they are worse than allocations to ship. What is this? Look at this. They're so thirsty. They're so thirsty. Yeah, put them in a self-watering pot. I have one over here. If you don't know what they are, I'll go grab some if you don't know what the party times are. This is I can't even pronounce this. I'm gonna try Lenaburia Luciona. I think I got it. I got it. $5. Go. Yeah, there's only 10 followers. I just started the profile. I just started it. And we have to have 1,000. We have to have 1,000 before I can do my first live. And I will absolutely, like, you're there for the first live. I fucking promise you, you're going to have a good time with those giveaways. There aren't going to be very many people there. I'm going to have all kinds of rare shit, just giving it away, getting people in. Nice, Queen. What is this? This is a tomentosa. This is a really weird tomentosa. Which is one of the cool things when we're getting stuff from Bob is that all this stuff is, well, not all of it, but a lot of it comes from seed from years before. So you get weird kind of genetic mutations. Tomentosas don't normally look like that. The leaf shape is different on this. That's a little brown. This might actually be a hybrid between teddy bear and tomentosa. I don't know. It's marked as tomentosa though. I question it. I think it's a weird hybrid. Yeah, Gary. Tomentosas, $5. No, $5. Fuzzy and brown. Nobody. Geometrizans, crest, half shoot. Mertillo cactus, crest. Yeah, I get party time, but when you get them, they're gonna look like shit. That's just like everybody. And I stopped bringing them in because, like, some people, everybody's at different journeys of their plant collecting. And more than a lot of people will open the box to see that it's sad and limp, and they'll be like, 1 star, not realizing that that is the plant that they bought, and then you just put some water on it and they're fine. Unfortunately, as an online seller, you have to protect your reviews. And even though people want it, if it doesn't travel well, and too many people complain about it, that's just a math calculation, and we stop providing it. That's just how it be. $5 on a crested geometrizans. $5 on a crested cactus of any kind. There's no videos, no nothing on it, Gary. Yep, that's me. That's Botanson. There's nothing on it. It's fresh. It's an absolute freshie. Looks weird. Nice, big boo boo. That's a deal. And what I do on these personally, I like when they're cresting and they have the shoots. That's just my personal preference. A lot of people just want the crest, so just cut them off. I like both. I think they look weird when they're growing both. And if you're getting desert plants in general, you're going for the weird shit. You little plant weirdos. All weird shit. That's too rare. Oh, here's some Jurassic Park stuff. So this stuff, Petalanthus, Tidy Maloides. That is, dude. It looks like it's straight out of the Cretaceous period. When you're going through the garden and you're looking for stuff, these just fucking stand out. I said that's for the inside. I'm trying to find local nursery. I guess I'm a little scared now. Yeah, Julie. No, you can get them. Just understand when you get them in the mail, they're gonna be upset. All their Nanthera are like that. I've never had a single species of all their Nanthera that's shipped well, like ever. But they're so popular that I got them for a while. Yes, your collection should be a reflection of your personality. Weird stuff. $5 go for this weird ass shit. Collocations are the same way. Yeah, I don't offer collocations for the same reason. I did. I get them. Winter, and I can get them. There's nothing that I can't get anymore. I put all the vendors in Botanistan. I put in a search for party time. I'll find 30 vendors. Boom. It's seconds. Oh, let's grab some bubble tips. I've got some bubble tips in here. If you don't know anything about Orthia, you hold them up to light, see through them, they're translucent. More commonly referred to as bubble tips. I think I'm out of Hoya. Yeah, I do not appear to have any. Sold them all already. I might have some over listings in the auction though, from the ones I sold yesterday. Coopering, $5. That's you can't buy them from Airlines for $5. No rattlesnakes. I don't think I brought any lancifolias. Google those. They're called lancifolias. Thanks, Nene. Let me grab some more rich shit. Oh my god, some 2-inch desert rose for you. We're gonna do a run to some baby desert rose for you too. That is probably one of the weirdest things I have in here. What the fuck is that? Look at this. Look at that. It looks like coral. Looks like that should be under the sea. Darling, it's better. Down where it's wetter. Take it from me. $5 on this weird ass plant. That is a huge Billy behind me. That is weird. It is weird. And it's a crested. That is Audrey. Yeah. That plant's 2.5, maybe 3 years old from a plug. It's huge. It gets rainbows and unicorns in water, which, by the way, rainbows and unicorns on the website, $15 a bag, redplantdaddy.com. That's the best soil at the best price. Like nobody's competing with me on that. $10. Pretty sure these are like $30 or $40. Yeah. Oh, got a couple of weird things in there. What's this? This is Magnifica Riversdale. That is like a chocolate Horthia. Chocolate Horthias. I've got 20 more plants. Bang, chocolate Horthias, $5. So Riverdale. Booby cactus. I had them in the last spin game. I don't know when I'm gonna get more. I do have them, so you want to give me a follow on that. Your wife wants that, or you want it? All right, let's do some 2-inch adeniums. We're just gonna rapid fire these bad boys. 0472. You should be able to get these for like $5. Yeah, you'll get these for $5. $5. Somalance, $5. How much is shipping for Audrey? It would go freight, and you're between $400 and $750. Between $400 and $750. I'll ship her. Oh yeah, I'll ship her. $100 plus freight. Or I got a better idea. You just come on down here, bring your truck. Here's a Somolence. Somolence. Bang. Somolence. $100 will call. Yes. Yes. $100 will call. Mac Cat. Swazicum. Ooh, that's got a weird twist in it. It's a good start. Swazzies. $5, go. Swazi. And then be sure to give us a follow over on TT. It's gonna be wild. It's quite unfortunate. Oh, Bassam. $5. Oh, here's my auto. It's not on. Oh, auto printed already. Okay. The flowers are fun. I've got some more 2-inch. Don't worry. Going over to a 4-inch. This is a Crispum Arabicum. Oh, that's just a funky guy. That's how it used to do auctions over here. Wow. Oh! Crispum by Arabicum. That is a nice uncommon hybrid of it. Thank you, Vito. Feel so good. Let me just get this black. All right, here we go. I got some weird shit in here. Weird ass Gasteria. Weird ass Gasteria. $5. I don't know, weird hybrid of it.
One step, two steps, three steps. Call, turn. Step by step.
Dang it, McBoo! Last of my Calico Hearts. This is the last Calico Heart. Till fall, possibly of the season. These are called Calico Hearts. And they are heart-shaped, purple hearts. Good luck. Last one. Looks like the last one, probably of the season. There you go. Thank you, Nanny. That's over here, Nanny. Where's it at? Another weird euphorbia. Aliens. It's got like a head of hair on it. Going. 5 bucks. Weird plants, folks. Weird plants. Yeah, I have Monstros. I'm just doing desert plants today, though. Bookmark tomorrow night's show. That's the spin game. That's what you want to go do. I've got rares in there, commons, all kinds of stuff. And they're forage tropicals tomorrow night, folks. The forage tropicals are back. Trigona Reds. These are once you get into like a 1 gallon pot, these are like 60 or 70 bucks. Those are expensive. $5 star. 5 bucks. Here we go. A single sphere, I don't know, $25, $30. I don't know. They're really pretty. Put these by a door with a window in, like your front entrance, and they go straight up. That's a hell of a deal. Hell of a deal, Long. Good. Why isn't it?
Do you want this?
I'm good for it. Oh.
Oh, you have coffee stuff.
Did it not process, Don? Pending. Yes. Pending. That's weird. That is a big old euphoria. And so, and I've got them all kind of around me here, doing my best to keep it organized. That is a weird euphoria. It's red and teal, very unique colors. Not actually spiky, like a little spiky, but not cactus spiky. Bam.
Not like dog spiky.
Do I have any more? Any more what? The Trigonas? It's pretty big too. We'll need to rebut that. Thank you, McBoo-Boo. The tall one with purple. The cactus or the Trigonas? The one I just ran? Yeah, sure.
Some of those giant Morpheus heads.
Yeah, I did. They're fucking cool, huh? They're really cool. This one's got 2 heads going off it already. If you're paying under $25, that's a good deal. Already has 2 heads running. $5 go.
Is this still on?
No, I just reprinted that out. So. That's a crazy deal. Crazy deal.
Oh, it's got a little arm on it too.
Yeah, it's 2 arms on it. Already has 2 arms on it.
That takes a while to start.
No venoms. Venoms are in heavy tissue culture, folks. By next spring, those should be under 20 bucks. Heavy tissue culture. Heavy. Thanks.
Every time I see something from Amsterdam, I think of that guy on the Salt River that I was wearing my bucket hat. He goes, "That hat is so cool. Where'd you get it?" And Lexi looked at me and I went, "Amsterdam."
Amsterdam. Says Amsterdam. These are cool. I don't have very many of these left. These are from Tanzania. They're from Tanzania. And look at the patterning. They have like zebra patterning. Where's that? I don't have very many of these left. Well, it doesn't matter because these will be like the last of them until fall, till it cools off. These are very cool. I do not have collocations, and I almost never do. They do not ship well. We're in Arizona, and getting them out of here, when it's good to ship them out of Arizona is when it's bad to ship them into everywhere else. If that makes sense.
I just heard the last time. Yeah, perfect.
Makes perfect sense. All right, let's do a run of the Desert Rose, multiflora. $5 on them. From seed. All of the Desert Rose are from seed. And the multiflorums are going to bloom up first in the season for you. That is our Desert Rose indicator crop. When the multiflorum come, we know that the rest of the Desert Rose are going to start blooming 4 to 8 weeks. And that's when we water, heavy water. Wow, these are crazy. You're getting these like half price too. Crazy town. Obesum from seed. And if you're wondering what the difference is and why collectors ask if it's from seed or cutting, is because seeds, cuttings, and corms are well known to be just plain better plants, better color, better vigor, better breeding. They're just better. That's why, and you'll also see collectors and shows asking if they're from tissue culture and not buying them for that reason. There you go, $5. Oh, that's some. No Feroxes yet. No, I'm gonna have begonias are gonna go into production here. I'll be growing them in-house next 30 to 60 days. I've got a couple of vendors that I'm gonna bring them in. But Ferox is in there, Maculatas are in there, Jenny's, with Lacucci. With Lacouche. What else did I get in? Snowcap variegated with Lacouche. Ferox and a whole bunch of other like weird hybrids. I'm going to start growing them because I personally like them. That is a weird euphorbia. There. This is a fertilizer and a pesticide that's on the leaves. So just wipe it off. They are gorgeous. Yeah. Begonias are very beautiful. I like them a lot. I'm probably going to start moving away from the monsters and philodendrons and go into begonias and Hoyas. Vigoruri, these are just weird, and that's a big plant. Be prepared to pot that up. Look at that. And they have pinks in here, too. Cuttings don't get the big codex either. Yeah, you want them from seed. That's why all the Desert Rose are from seed. Well, except for black pine, but I almost never have that. Black pine is the only one that's from cutting that I carry. But I'm done with those for the season, so. Hey, hon, can you tell me how many they need to have a full day? Because I've got fucking imports landing in Phoenix at 10:35 tonight. 800 plants. I'm not going to be in bed until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Arabicums? Yeah, I have Arabicums. Why is that red chatted? Why not? You just shit in the bed. You can't say Arabicum. Somebody tried to type cum. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, you can't type that. Okay, somebody type in Arab. A-R-A-B. You little perverts. Look at 20 of you just to see a red chat. Yeah, so it's just, you can't say come. Okay. Wow. You only get that in your little books, ladies. Well, that's not the only place. How are those books? It's an insanely popular genre. What is this? This is a rare hybrid. Gaster Haworthia, Black Vernet by Lilliputanas. You're not going to find that anywhere else. Nothing in this show right now is in rainbows and unicorns. Don't put these in rainbows and unicorns. It's too spicy. A rare one for sure. Add that to your collection. Just put that name in your collection. That's a weird one. Thanks, Nanny. I appreciate the extra bit. That's good. You're good. You can have it for $8. If they know, they know. They don't know. You probably just got that like 80% off. Good job. Yeah, if you're seeing hybrids come across the screen, those are seeded hybrid crosses from Airland. I'm looking for Arabicum in here. Here's an Arabicum. Here's a now rabbit come fat guy. These ones are called fat guy, known for being chunky little fellas. They get really fat codexes, obnoxiously fat codexes. $5, go! The TSBS, what is that? TSBS? Tispis? The tabs? What the fuck are you talking about, Tom? The tabs. Tabs. What tabs? Soda pop? I'm not a smart man. The plant name tabs? I don't know what it is. What's the pot number on it? There's shit in here that I don't know what it is. And also going over to TikTok is going to be, it's going to be brutal for me because I don't know if you knew this about TikTok, but I'm gonna break something down for you. It's fake as fuck. The influencers, the lives, fake as fuck. That is not their real personalities. There is strict guidelines on what you can and cannot say, and you basically have to be a happy face infomercial person. I'm gonna get violations for sure. I'm gonna get violations. I already have them there. They mean inside the pots, in the pots, the tabs inside the pots. You mean the tags? Tags? Yeah, they're from Maryland. I leave them in the pots. Go ahead. Every single thing you bought here, you can't buy from Airlands. For that price. You're paying under wholesale. I'm just moving plants. Multiflorum, 2-inch. Show you each name. They're written down, John. Adenium multiflorum, 2-inch pot, number 470. It's in the listing. It's in the listing. Oh, never mind. I know. Wow. I mean, I know you. I mean, you've got 70-something excuses for that, but wow. Got him. It was a test. Who are you testing? Yourself? It's a good test, though. Yeah, I failed. I absolutely failed. I had no idea what you were talking about. Failed. All right, here we go. This is Lily 266 by Somolence Crispum. Funky hybrids. Funky hybrids. $5. Get it and go. Get it and go. That is Lily 266 by Somolence. Hybrid. Y'all are getting your Desirous collections today. Variegations of Karma. I like it. Don't forget to follow Botanic Sun over on the TT. Don't forget, it's in the show notes how to spell it. No, there are no videos, and there's less than 1,000 followers. Last one of the season. Last one of the season right here. Last one of the season. 0476. Revoluta. These are from Tanzania. From seed from Tanzania. From our Sonoran Desert to yours. Originally collected by Bob Webb in Tanzania. And these are the seed offsprings. Last of the season. And they get these little zebra patterns on them. Kind of like Zabrinas. A lot like Zabrinas, actually. Only much more pronounced. And then the leaves get spots. Nice grab, Jen. Yeah, way easier to care for. Yeah, these can, if you're not in the Sonoran Desert, these get watered once a week and they're outside in very well draining cactus mix. Ooh, Jen, you got like my last Hoya in there too. Good job. By color. This Gasteria is by color. Oh, Lilliputana. Sounds like she belongs in one of your books. Sounds like she belongs in a book. Write a book on her. And nobody wants her? Nobody wants her? Oh my God. I guess she's not going in the book. Okay, one person. Okay. Okay, Papa. Okay, Pope. Jeez. Jeez. You get your real life book characters on the screen and just you're just not interested anymore. It's not a fantasy if it's real life, is it? It's not fantasy if it's real life. Oh, it's your first time? Welcome in, Kay. Welcome in. Now you can ask all your questions, Liberty. I'm happy. There's really only one rule in a Plant Daddy show. Don't be a douchebag. That's my job. Other than that, ask all your questions. I'm a grower. I grow tropicals. I grow desert plants. I do full commercial hydroponics. I've been in the industry for 7 years. Happy to answer your questions. Another Arabicum, if I have it. Well, what was your question? Are all those desert rose plants? Yes. Desert rose are a cottage-form succulent that are collected for their flowers. Imagine if your rose bushes weren't assholes and didn't attract a bunch of bugs and you only had to water them once a month. Desert rose. Arabica. I've got a Crispum Arabicum hybrid. I've got these and some black rubies. I've got black rubies! Holy shit, I have a few black rubies. Okay. I have, here's your Arabicum you asked for. I'm going to run, I only have one of these hybrids. It's the first time we've actually seen them. I don't know what the fuck Bob was doing. It looks like he was having a good time crossing shit. But I'm going to start, that one starts at 30 bucks. And I only have one. I've only ever seen one. Oh, wait, let me ask you. Honey! Honey! Help! Help! Nobody ever comes when I scream for help. It's always me running when other people are running help. How long does it take for them to get to bloom? Typically between 1 and 2 years. So these seedlings won't bloom this season. They should bloom if you take care of them right next season. Hey, are we selling this or keeping this? This is that one we've never seen before. You're keeping it? Never mind, you can't have it. You want to put a price on it? 40? How much? She doesn't want to sell it.
I've just never seen this before, so.
Okay, well, here's the Arabicum.
I guess you can sell it.
Put a price on it. If they don't want it, then you can keep it. 40. Arabicum, 4-inch Arabicum. This will bloom in spring for you. She doesn't want it. Not even for 40. You might not get a bid at 40.
I just want to see what a flower looks like.
We're plant collectors too, folks. All right, keep it. It's your plant. I would like to see what the flowers are like too. Try it.
It's such a weird crossbreed, and it's.
Does anybody want this thing for 40 bucks?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with it.
Does anybody want that?
I just had never seen it before.
I've never seen it either.
Are you yelling for me to help you?
Yeah, I was asking about this.
Oh.
I do need help though.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do need help. All right, have we waited out the Givvy goblins? All right, here we go. Oh, wait those fuckers out. Bam! Let's get a Givvy going. All right, still considering. Okay. Maybe we'll find another one some other time. I'm starting it at 40 though. We'll be okay. We'll go down and ask Bob about it. He'll be like, that wasn't supposed to be out there.
Or we'll have like 5 more than that.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I got someone. What the fuck, Bob?
He hides plants in there.
Oh yeah, he hides plants.
And then I find them.
Nobody's gonna get it. Nah, one person will. That's just a weird hybrid, folks. Brittany didn't even want to sell it. Ooh. Ta-da! Ta-da! Copper State, are you in Arizona? Are Are you here? Are you here with us?
Did this one not go? It was no sticker on it.
Yeah, that is a funky one. So this time. No, one. My printer stopped working.
It went?
Yeah, it went.
Thank you.
Okay, here's Black Ruby.
When it blooms, send pictures.
Yeah, when it blooms, let us know. We would really like to know. It should bloom for you. If it doesn't this year, it will in spring. Yeah, they get a little upset in shipping, and it's already late in summer. Here's the Black Ruby. Not many of these left. Black Ruby. Black flower, Black Ruby. Thank you, Vito. And also, we do enjoy. I personally enjoy when we get messages from customers. We just got one yesterday from a Desert Rose that must have got a mislabel on it. And sent us a picture of all the flowers, and we love that. Which is actually a happy accident for them. They ended up with a much rarer version. Probably got it for like $2, which is why I can understand why they were happy about that.
Or like, what was that plant?
$5.
What was that plant that was like bush when they got it? And now it's like beautiful.
Oh, it's Suvarnabhumi. Yeah. No, I can get the variegated ones, but honestly, they're whatever. They're just more expensive.
What variegated desert rose?
Yeah, the variegated Desert Rose.
We found one once and we didn't keep it.
Plus, they drop their leaves every year. I can get them, but they start at like $60. Here's another funky Gasteria. A little clustering Gasteria. $5. Bang, $5. $5. It's got a few babies in it. It's got a few. It's got like 4. Thanks, Jen. Here's another Black Ruby. Not many of these left, folks. We rated it. If you were here at the beginning of the season, we got like 2 flats of 2-inch. that was pretty much their whole season. Yeah, I've got 4-inch that I'm gonna run. Let me run the rest of this flat, and then I'll grab the next one. I have 4-inch pots that have both the barns. These are just the 2s. Nice and cheap on the 2s. Black Ruby. I've got big ones too. They're like $75. You want big ones? I got big ones. Sting wrote a song. Desert Rose. That's how you know they're special. Dark flowers on that one. Here's number 20.
Thank you.
4, 4, 6, 7. Yes, they are. The only way you kill these things is overwatering. And don't water them when they drop their leaves. They're dormant. They go dormant. They're gonna hold all that water in for months. Months. Grumbley's white flower. Some chubby ones with girth. I like it. I like it. Is that from your book or the Desert Rose? There we go. I know what you mean. There's some fat guys in here. I've got big ones. They're not $5 starts. I gotta run through the last of these and I'll grab another flat. Put the book on pause. Put the book down. It's plant time. Bang. Multiflorum, 3-inch pot. These are crazy cheap on them today, too. Lights are cool too. Yeah. Oh, the lights are nice. Swear it got more humid in here. Hey, Jen. All right, a few more of these and I'll grab another stack. Bam. Swazicum. Multiflorum. Bang. Multiflorum. Go. Karen, these ones, they are a desert succulent. They are drought tolerant. Here in the Sonoran Desert, they're outside all day in our heat, in our weather, under 20% shade cloth. Try to give them shade between like 3 and 6, afternoon shade, morning bright direct sun. South Florida, plant it in the ground, outside all day, all long. They are not cold tolerant. I mean, they can handle dips because, you know, it does freeze in the desert, but they cannot live outside year round if it snows or if it freezes. One more multiflorum. And then I'll grab the 4-inch pots. Yeah, watering is going to be bi-weekly, monthly. We water them once a week down here in the desert, but we're you know, 105 with 10% humidity in wet, very well draining pots. All right, last of my Trigona Reds. That's the last Trigona Red. Oh, no, there's one more, but this is the last one with an arm on it. Last of this is the nicest one of the last two. Big pot of this is like $80. You live in Nevada? Outside desert plant. Outside. You got shade. These go outside in a pot. Water them once a week.
Well, it depends on where in Nevada. It could get cold.
I have variegated Billy. Yeah.
I'm inside. In this winter.
I have some coming too. Nice ground, Victoria. On Zuka. These are, what are these, 50 bucks? $50 plant. 30 bucks?
Got a call.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Whoever gets that, that's getting a deal on it. That is Onzuka. That's Onzuka. Astrophytum myriostigma Onzuka. Coastal Florida, hot and humid. This one does not like humidity. Inside. Try it outside. I probably wouldn't water it. You'll be all right. Just once a month, maybe water. Water once a month. Outside, full sun. Maybe some afternoon shade. Desert rose arms. All right, the bigger desert rose. You want one with arms? Here's a Maryland's white. Number 420. Maryland's white with arms. Let's go, Jen. Let's go. Yeah, just put them with the rest of your cactus. Treat it the same as that. Onzuka, same as the rest of your cactus. Same with your desert rose. Wow, these are fucking dirt cheap. big multiflorum. This one is multiflorum. Nice big one. The 6 and the 7s might be yellow. I don't know. Solents by crispum or abacums might be. Grab some other stuff. Grab some Chrysula Deceptor. It's my only one. The Deceptor, number 666. It's deceptive. $5. Chrysula Deceptor. Would you have a small frizzle sizzle? I don't know what that is, but if you're paying me, probably. I don't. Is it a dance? I mean, how many Federal Reserve notes are you showering on my body? It's a plant? No. What is it? What kind of plant is it? Let me tell you. In my Rolodex of plants, currently, there are over 65,000 cultivars. A curly spider plant? Yeah, send me a pic. Here's a funky Gasteria. This one is called Royal. Bang. Gasteria Royal in a 4-inch. That is 5 to 7 years old. It's a bulb succulent? Well, then, yeah, I can probably get those. Frizzle? Yeah, what's the scientific name for it? Wow, that's a deal. Under wholesale. This one's called Warthia No Say. These are $25 Warthias, brand new hybrids out of San Diego. Brand new hybrids out of San Diego. Not going to get those anywhere, folks. Yeah, I have Obessums right in front of me. It's called Warthia No Say. Brand new hybrids. This is the first batch in 4-inch pots. First batch ever in 4-inch pots. Oh, album spiralis? Yes, I can get those. Yes. I did not know. We'll have to write that down. Yes. Well, I'm not going back to the desert stuff until September though. So yeah, you mean Albus Vinus? You're talking Albus Vinus? Albuca spiralis? Ooh, that really quick. I didn't see it. Wow, $11. These are like 25, 35 bucks from the nursery. I've got Obessum, Brumley's Whites. Here's the Obessum Red Flower. That's probably what you're asking for. Obessum Red Flowers. Obessum Red Flower in a 4-inch pot. That's okay, Victoria. That's okay. I can figure it out. Adenium obessum? Wow, I love this. No ID on a fat codex. Fat codex with no ID. It's like college all over again. You're back in college. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Sounds personal? Yeah, I don't know. Personal for some people, not me. Oh, Beth, here's a K2. So these the parents for the seed parents for this were collected in the late 70s, early 80s by Bob Webb, where I get these from. Went to Tanzania, collected them himself, brought them back. They are like 10 or 15 foot desert rose. They're like 30 or 35 years old. These are the second generations directly from them. It's the only place you're going to get them. So these parents came directly from Tanzania. Is that 40 years ago? They're fucking huge. Should go at least 15 bucks. Go. The blue and white flowers, no. I was looking at those and asked Bob about them, and he was like, "Yeah, those are probably fake as well." I have not personally seen blue flowers on a desert rose ever, and neither has Bob. The big snake plant? I don't have a big snake plant. That's a ability. You can't ship it. You'd have to come pick it up. Everything's for sale though. I'll bet some Maryland's white. My biggest plan, honestly, if I wanted to sell it, how much progress? 250? Brittany says 350. 350, and where are you even going to buy one that size? Who is even going to offer it? I know. I made a mistake. Not $100 too. That was a joke. This one's gone. Maryland's white, $5 in a forest spot. That's below wholesale, folks. Yeah, I'm sure it's down in Airlands. They have tons of products. One that size? We can't even find those from our wholesalers that size. Like, not available.
I don't know where you find that size.
Yeah, you're not going to find that size anywhere.
I feel like it'd be an incredible piece for like a realtor, you know, like in a house.
Yeah, in a show house, especially in the red 5-gallon bucket. It's fucking stunning. Oh yeah, so here we have here is $4.5 million Scottsdale property off Frank Lloyd Wright Boulevard with our 2.5-year-old military in a 5-gallon red Home Depot bucket. Cash only.
You would change the thought.
I wouldn't change shit. That'll probably go in our shop one day. Tomatosa teddy bear, $5. Fuzzy chocolate teddy bear, $5.
Set those over there so I don't have to walk all the way around. That other one's I can grab.
Oh, they're sold? Okay. This is weird. Last one. Must repot. Must repot. Is rebound. You know what I'm gonna miss? Music over on TikTok. I can't play music. Man, I gotta be fake. Y'all can't have my personality. I gotta put a smile on, tell everybody they're perfect and everybody's right. This is a Ludaburia. Yeah, you have to be a Chick-fil-A worker over there. Next, $5, $5, folks. It's running. That is running. It's my last one. Definitely never fucking have Disney music on TikTok. No way. The House of Mouse will sue.
Yeah, no more Disney sing
Definitely no Disney. You can't even sing along the lyrics. You know how crazy they are? They're fucking crazy.
The House of Mouse.
The House of Mouse. The most litigious fucking organization outside of maybe Monsanto in the world.
Right over there.
Then we'll save the compactus for Dad's picks mid-range. My last Petalanthus. Last Petalanthus of the season. Straight out of the Cretaceous period, folks. Talk to Disney about it. Talk to TikTok. Good luck. Good luck with their support. $5 go. Last of the season. That's it. Petalanthus. Liberty, this will grow outside. You put this thing in the dirt, you probably don't even have to water it in Florida. Yes, I think I have Raven ZZs for tomorrow's spin game. Hey, if it's your first time in here and you haven't played the spin games, come to tomorrow night's spin games. We're gonna definitely not gamble. We're not gambling tomorrow night. But I should have Raven ZZs in tomorrow night's show. Here's the codex form. Here's the codex. Last of it. 0662. I can't even pronounce it. You want some weird ass plants? Flananganai. Flananganai. You had a tornado warning? Well, we'd really appreciate it up in Scottsdale if you all send that fucking weather north for like, I don't know, the last 5 years. Can we please have some of your monsoon? Please. More monsoon, please. We haven't had shit for monsoon for years now. Drop the 15K plant. Y'all want to see a 15? That's not 15 anymore. It's 18. That is an $18,000 plant now. It grew. I have that. Yeah, you want to grab the Yeah. Your dad's over here just barking fucking orders at me all day, every show.
Are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised at all. It's not surprising. It's what he does. He does it well. At least he does it well, you know? No? We should start putting like little star stickers on it based on how well he does. Like a reward system, you know? But just for John. All right, here we go. Check this out. This is my last big ass Gasperia. Last one. Please repot this. Please repot this. Yeah, the best. Absolutely, the best. Gastrolo Flow. This be Gastrolo Flow. You're in Tampa Bay. Most of these, you know what's nice about desert plants in Florida? You can plant them in the ground and they do just fine. $8, that's crazy. That's crazy cheap. Look how big that is. Let's go, Cat. Oh, look. Did you just make plant friends? Plant friends, yay! That's still crazy big. Good deal.
Thank you.
All right, a couple of aloes. I haven't ran any aloes. Ooh, what is this? Wunderkind. It's already got heads coming off of it too.
She's got babies.
She got babies.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Running. Five pups coming off of it. Aloe Wunderkind. Look at the pattern on this, huh?
They get pink.
Pinks and purples. Yeah, just sun stress them and they change colors. $6 under wholesale. One of those things. I think this is how it be all now. Here, there's no ID. No idea. Could be super rare. Bought it with no ID on it because it looks weird. $5, go. Some kind of weird. Oh, it's Humilus. Oh, that is a pretty uncommon. That's an uncommon aloe. Humilus. Oh yeah, that's like $20 in here. Full pot.
She's a baby maker.
You dropped the following thing so people would be at the spin game. Yeah, it's tomorrow night. It's the spin game. Here, I'll put it in the show notes.
Was there no sticker for this?
I was printing it. Thanks, Danny. There you go. It's in the show notes. Bookmark tomorrow night's show. You want to be here for that. Let's do some more bubble tips. Poopery, Quintilia. These are bubble tips. You can see through them. They're pretty cool. They're hard to show on a live show, though. Bam. It's a really full pot of it, too.
The tips. Can they see on the camera?
You can't see through the tips on the camera, yeah.
I wonder if like you could get a flashlight on your phone.
Go get that. Go get our expensive light.
Oh yeah.
Window Horthia? I don't know what that is. That like a type of cultivar? All these Horthias are like oddball, interesting things. No, this is a Cooperi pilifera. I don't know if window Horthia is like a common name for it. I don't know what that is. Oh, some Pokemon cards? I get it. I get it. Oh, here's a weird Alenopsis. That's just, here's an alien plant. Aliens.
Looks like turtle feet.
$5. It looks like what?
Turtle feet.
Turtle feet. Turtle feet. Just some weird aliens. Oh, here you go. Yeah, you can buy this. 18,000.
Getting big. She's got 6 leaves now.
Yeah, let's go. I'm really not in a hurry to sell it though. Oh, look at how fucking that is gorgeous. Holy shit. That one too. That is Florida Beauty by Spiritu Sancti. And it does not culture. So that's gonna hold its value for a long time. Well, until they figure out how to culture it. Yeah. If they do. They'll probably abandon it. And this is a cutting from one of the original seed plants. A cutting off of a cutting from the original seed plant. Yeah, these are desert rose right in front of me. Anybody want it? I'll put it on Florida. 16,000. Anybody wants it? I'm actually not trying to sell it.
4 low payments of $4,000.
4 low payments of 4,000. How much for the roses? They're starting at $5 auctions. I'll run some. Yeah, they're not going to go for 5. They should go for about $15. $10 to $15 is where they should land. There you go. Grumbly's white. Let's go, chat. Oh, it's a half price, apparently. What is a gem? It's a weird desert rose that we find every now and then in the collection. Price on variegated Billy, $150 for the babies. They're not the Billy Croaks though. The ones I have coming in are the classics. Billy Croaks, you should be able to get them around $100. With the credit, why isn't it? It didn't process them. Black Ruby. Black Ruby. That's a black flower desert rose. Good luck. I don't have very many of these left. And I'm not getting more for the season. Next time we go down, there's fall. Yeah, it's okay. You can fix it. I set it aside. Let's go, chat. These are around $20. Dude, is a promotion running right now? You want $38 an hour for promotion? Dude, whatnot? You are absolutely taking a shit. Bromley's white, 4-inch pot. Nice splits on the top. Go. Nice splits on the top, folks. These are $15, $20 plants all day. Nice grab. All 6s and 7s. These are new hybrids. They are Arabicum Swazi, Arabicum ovesum hybrids. We do not know what color the flowers are on them. This is the first season in 4-inch pots. Called all 6s and 7s. Somebody's kid named those. Go! How am I enjoying whatnot shipping? I'm going to TikTok in winter. Ha! Does that answer your question? We're leaving. Well, we can, if you pack well, you pack well, Alder. We'll probably be okay until we start having to deal with heat packs and thermal. So we're gonna do as it stands right now with whatnot. We'll stop whatnot sales when winter shipping, when we get our first show with like thermal and heat packs. And TikTok has auctions and spin games now, so I don't know. Just a heads up. I would start have a backup plan. I knew this was coming 3 months ago, and for the last 3 months, I've been talking to a rep, leadership over in support, internal support staff who show up around here, and I got absolutely nowhere. So their leadership has decided that they don't give a fuck about any of the categories other than fashion and cards. That's all they care about now. This, unfortunately. So we'll be running here probably till October. We'll run a bunch of spin games, coins and gold, yeah. Which, if you go into their shows too, those sellers are like, dude, what is going on with our sales? Bang. I don't know what this is. No ID on it. I don't know. It's weird. It's got a really nice batting to it. Can you see the fixed payment? I can't see it, but your pot has a number on it, so you're good. I wouldn't be able to run it again. Am I leaving for good? No, fuck no. I love whatnot. This is my home. But the way the shipping is set up, we're not actually going to be able to operate the business in winter. So we'll just leave for winter and be back in spring. If they don't change it, they've got 3 months to like figure some things out, release the API. They might get us over onto UPS before then. Last month they already sent me the waiver for it, so I already have signed my UPS waivers. I'm sure some of the other sellers have it as well. They also last week sent out a survey asking us what other shipping providers we want, FedEx or UPS. So we're hoping that before winter, those changes will take effect. But we're planning today just in case they don't. You can't geographically set the shows, unfortunately. I can, but here's the thing. I can, and I weighed this option. I can turn the ads on again. No doubt some of you have probably seen my ads. You got that $15 credit. Anybody in here today make it over to Whatnot, seeing an ad, getting a $15 credit for me? Anybody? I haven't ran them for like 3 months. Anybody? Drop a green heart if you have. It's a pretty face. Thanks, Nanny. Thanks, Nanny said I had a pretty face. Ha! Thanks, Nanny. Well, nobody has come in from those. But I weighed the options on that too. And I was like, Well, I can turn the ads on and do Southern California, just the southern states, and anybody's close to me. But you know what? We spent over $100,000 in ads. We brought over 15,000 users to the app. Whatnot has paid us for it. Whatnot has paid us for it. But from a business perspective, even if Whatnot's paying for that, why should I invest that money again? So what? So in 6 months you can make some poor decision that negatively impacts our category, when I can spend that same money somewhere else on another platform that doesn't do that. So I weighed those options. So right now, as it stands today, we are planning on in winter going to TikTok. If they change it and we can use UPS here, great, we'll stay here. I also coded in some stuff. I'm going to try using the bring your own label. If that works, we'll do that. But there's options. I coded it in last night. So I've got to get some API connections today. Here's a Coopery by Coopery. That's a funky one. That's weird. And they're $5. It's $5. Wow. I think we're buying them for more than that wholesale. Plus we pick them out. Those are Cooperies. Why is my music not going? Oh, man. Honey. 3 hours. Ha, 4.5 round trip. 4.5. Yeah. Yeah, just kind of honest and kind of in general, it hasn't, ooh, a Mauna Loa. It hasn't been all that great. Like, when we were selling over on TikTok, all this stuff would be going for double, triple this. So, Mauna Loa, go. Mauna Loa. Hello, Mauna Loa, go. Has babies, has pups. Yeah, you're not more Givvies. Pints are going for a little too low to run nonstop Givvies over here. Might run a few. Maybe a couple more. Which is another thing. Also, by the way, if anybody's in here and you have like multiple accounts and you're entering multiple giveaways at once, we see that and they're getting flagged and you're getting kicked off the app. So don't do that. Don't do that, Rich. Not only do we not send out the Givvies if you're doing that, but they will kick you off the app and ban your shipping address. So gone forever. It's really, it's funny. Honestly, being in retail now and doing these shows and just there's a lot of absolute fucking scumbags walking among you every day that have absolutely no problem ripping people off. And to them, it's totally fine. It's okay. Well, I was allowed to do it, so which was their thing. Shipping on the Givvies? Yeah, I'm pretty much, yeah. Just stop doing them. You know, if everybody stopped doing them, then it wouldn't be a thing. Yeah. They have 6 accounts and they're constantly winning giveaways until they get reported. Yeah, until the seller finds them. Are they in here? Tell me right now. That's a terms of service violation. We'll get you banned. We'll get your shipping address banned. So unless you plan on moving, you're never buying anything off Whatnot ever again. It's totally believable. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Givvy spend yesterday was, yeah, it's, here's the deal. Here's what it is. I mathed it last night on the Givvies holder. It's cheaper for me. I don't do this, But there's a split second where I thought about doing it, people. It is cheaper to run the giveaways and pay the and cancel them and run the and pay whatnot $3 for the cancellation than to pay the shipping and send the product out. It's cheaper by more than half. It's and most people are running the giveaways for the followers anyways. I tracked it. I tracked it for a year. And the Givvies don't really pay off. That's why Whatnot doesn't actually give you tracking on your giveaways. There's a very specific reason for that, and the reason is they're not profitable. Yeah, we do buyer giveaways. Yeah, I do those. The problem with buyer giveaways, you have to set them up before the show starts, because if you add them while the show's going, it's only for the buyers after you added them. I didn't set them up for today though. Tomorrow night for the spin games are all buyer givvies. Yeah, I don't do everybody givvies. I mean, I might do one or two, but I don't do everybody givvies anymore. The shipping's too expensive. Like, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make the math isn't mathing. Here's some Plectranthus. Buy this because it smells good. You're gonna, oh my god, oh, I love that smell. Yeah, Holder, I think we all should. We should all just switch to buyer only. When we came here in like August of 24, one of the first conversations, maybe first or second, I had with my then rep, well, I asked about the giveaways. I was like, no, we can't track this. So, like, how profitable is this? Should we run it? And in that conversation, her name was Lauren. She said it is a known platform-wide problem. This is where I got the term Givvy Goblins from. Internally at Whatnot, they're called Givvy Goblins. They're people that come to the app, never purchase, and only do giveaways. That's all they do. That is all they do. It is a known problem on there. So we'll probably, it's like anything else, right? Platforms make policy changes and do things new. Like, for example, over on TikTok, didn't have auctions or surprise sets. Now they do. Platform change, going to attract us over there. Over here, platform change. You change the shipping. It's going to push us away. Poisonii, I'm not today. No. I'm Boinicus. Plectranthus, I'm Boinicus. And then we just, we shift and we make adjustments and stuff like that. They smell absolutely wonderful. You want these? But yeah, as it stands, as of today, my plan is TikTok for winter, and then come back here in spring when the weather warms up. And basically, when we can do shows again and know that we don't need winter shipping, so it'll probably be April or May. Then we come back. It's a type of Cuban oregano. Yes, it is a type of that. Yes. All right, how about a desert rose? Here's a new hybrid, all 6s and 7s. We don't know what the flower is. Here's a brand new hybrid. You'd be the only one that has it. I think we've done like 25 of them. All 6s and 7s. Go! Go, Jack, go! New hybrids. I got to get used to having shows with no music on too. I have a strong suspicion that before winter, Whatnot is going to introduce UPS. I think there's a strong chance for that. I think they're probably bleeding sellers and buyers right now, just absolutely hemorrhaging people right now because of the those increased costs. Welcome in, first timer. I think as sellers, we're probably gonna have to make like adjustments to the giveaways because the math isn't mathing anymore. That's a big one. Multiflorum, nice tall multiflorum. $5, go, Jack, go! Go, 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 go. I'm not like leaving. I'm not leaving Whatnot, but I have to make business. This is a business. It's not a charity. And we have to stay alive. I wish it was a charity. Fucking see if I can make money giving away plants. Any millionaires in the house tonight want to shower us with a little philanthropy? We'll just give plants away forever. Any plants you want. Any plants you want. Anybody? Those folks are probably in the Chanel bag shows. That's where
Are some of them not getting stickers? Is this just?
No, if the payment doesn't clear, it doesn't print a sticker, so I just set it over there. So it's sold. Here's a Somnolence Crispum by Arabicum. That's a funky one. Crispum by Arabicum. Go! Yeah, they have choppers. $6. I think this has died. Oh, it didn't die. Dirk had to put Tillman down today. Did you hear me? Did you hear me?
What?
Dirk put Tillman down today. I just read it. Just read it. I was. Well, it's coming for a while though. Huh? Yeah. Black Giant, ready, set, go! Black Giant, go! Black Giant, it's up and running, go, chat. $5. Holy shit! Where are you getting 4-inch desert rose for $6? Nowhere. Fucking nowhere. There'll be an outside plant for you, Liberty. Outside. Cape Coral, right? Well, anywhere in Florida. Desert roses are great outside. Fang. That is a Colancho Fang. Fang, go. That is Colancho Fang. That is just dirty.
This is fucking one of the kind.
New hybrids, new Horthia hybrid. This one's called Rick. First time in a 4-inch pot. New Horthia hybrid. $5. New hybrids are usually around $25-$30 of these things. And it has a bloom. Wow, what an insane deal. All right, I got 100 over here. Should we stop? We've got imports coming in. Tomorrow is busy, all hot day kind of thing. 4 more desert roses, and that's it for today, folks.
That's a nice one. It's got so many grapes on it.
Yeah, cooler than $8 is right. Here's all 6s and 7s.
It's got a ton of.
It's got a ton of growths on it. New hybrids, desert rose.
I dug that one out. I remember.
Do you want to keep this one?
No, I'm just saying. I remember seeing it and being like, "Wow, that's a nice one."
It's a very nice one. Let's go, chat. Let's go. New hybrids. New hybrids.
You know what? That too.
The States of Various, I think, sold yesterday.
Oh, the one with the babies up there. See that one? It's got a tiny little baby in it.
Where?
The top, that second one right there, desert rose.
Oh, I can't see. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's fine. We can call it. Yeah, we'll put those in this in game. All right, last one. We'll put one more. Go! Aranacia, I am absolutely not running that at a $5 start, but yeah, I will. How much did we had a big detail on that Aranacia thing. Let's see. Yeah. This size should be about
I didn't
$45.
realize they were that much.
Yeah, they're expensive as fuck.
What are they called? Aloe what? They're the ones with the little squiggly guys, right?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Southern Namibia. I'll run it for 30. Aranacia. Tell you what. I'll start at 27. I just saw these listed, some of them over $100. From Southern Namibia. That's a very nice one. We got. Thank you, Nanny. Yeah, these are very fun games. Okay, we're at. No, thank you. Thank you. Let's save those. Anybody want a lithups? Anybody want $5 lithups? $5 lithups. Anybody want? I'll do a run of lithups really quick. They're $5. Is it big? No, they're lithups. They're big for lithups. Absolutely.
I got the biggest fucking one.
I picked the biggest one. And then I've got some double headers. Liberty, no. You can't have it because you're in Florida. No. They do not like humidity. They'll take a shit on you.
In fact, the moment that the show ends, I have to wheel.
Yeah, it's like 70% in here, and the second the show ends, they go out into the lowest humidity that we've got. So unless you've got a dehumidifier, these are extra risky, Florida folks. I can do a few of these. They're small, so we can get them packed in a day. $5. Double-headed lithups, $5.
One night, Jared left the whole flat of lithups in here.
I left the whole flat of lithups in here and killed them all one
They
night.
died overnight.
They died overnight. Yeah.
They love Arizona.
They love Arizona. Yeah. They want to be outside. Here's a funky one.
And here by plants.
Get it, Nanny. That's another weird one. Your little lithups garden going here. Here's another Fubiceps. Another double header. I mean, if you've never had lithups before, these are nice big sizes to try it, and as cheap as it gets, really.
Thank you so much.
From Feldy Eyes. From Feldy Eye.
I've never seen my phone do this. So for AQI, and it just seems that it's extremely unhealthy air.
Oh, gives you the air quality. Here's a no ID. This one's really big. That's probably like a 5-year-old litho.
Living in a fucking swamp zone.
That one's big. That's a big house. They're just gonna try it. Yeah, fuck it. Try it. Be sure to, these probably have one of the most interesting life cycles in the plant kingdom. So be sure to Google the care on them. There's a specific time to water them. That's you're not like, oh, I forgot I haven't watered this in a while. Put water on it. Yeah, don't do that. The fluviceps. Doesn't hurt YouTube. Yeah, just don't water them. Yeah, exactly. Just don't water them. No, nobody else. Here's a weird one. 0713. Francisci. You're getting them wholesale, folks. It's like don't get any cheaper than that. Yeah, it's crazy cheap. It's crazy cheap. But whatnot in general has really gone very downhill. Yeah, great for you in the short term. What that looks like in the long term, though, is you will have way less options here as sellers go to other platforms. Don't forget the spin games tomorrow night. You want to come to the spin game tomorrow night? We're going to be gambling. I mean, not gambling. All done? Here's an orange one. All done? Yeah, if you know, you know. Okay. All right, you can wheel all those bad boys out. 108. Keep the reason for the rest of the day and into the morning. All right. Chit chat time. Oh, this Chrysula fell off. Pop out. Any purple? One purple left. Actually, I have 2 weird ones. Last purple. It's a little baby guy, though. Last of the purple ones. Last of this one, too. Of this type. Oh, it's weird. That is weird. They got the little spots on them. Crazy deal. Uh, 2 more. It's 2 more. Two more. Roll me down on this one with them. 2 more. I have an even number here. There you go. Balmiana by Chris Bohm. That's a funky, odd hybrid of Desert Rose. Get more than $6. Come on, chat. Let's go. Come on, let's go, champ. There we go. There we go. If you're paying under $15, it's a crazy deal. All right, last one. I know I've said that a few times. This one is last. Done. Done after this. Swazi comes. That's wow. Thank you, Nanny. All right.
Thank you.
Last giveaway. Ever. Ever. We'll take a little field trip, sure. Okay. All right. That's all the stuff we did today. Zone of Shame, which is getting a little cleaned up. That's nice. Ooh, here's a pink Adipopoence.
Shame so much better now.
Yeah, the Zone of Shame isn't as shameful. Here's a pink Adipopoence. Here's my banana leaf epipremnum that just hates me and only wants to put off all white leaves. That's why that asshole's in the Zone of Shame. I have now tried to kill my Longaloba 7 or 8 times. 7 or 8 times. All of these are getting cut out. Yeah, all the Aureas are going to get cut down probably tomorrow. These are the Albo cuttings that we'll do. We've got some of these in tomorrow night's spin game. Let me show you the tomorrow night's spin game. You got Tycons. I don't pay attention to them. In fact, they're still in their nursery pots. But I've got them. There they are. I propagated all of my variegated mini monsteras, so those will be in the game soon. Propagations of Amorphophallus are in there. Here's my private collection of weird desert stuff with weird little mutations and fun stuff. And then over here, let's go through some of the stuff that's going to be in tomorrow night's spin game. These variegated Wallachii will be in there. The bigger ones are $250. You're going to be seeing people win those for 20, 25 bucks. Caramel Marble is going to be in there. Homolamina Pink Diamond is going to be in there. Variegated Potodora is going to be in there. There is a pink mutation. Those are like 150, 250 bucks if you can find them. Will be in there. Epipremnum Love Songs will be in there. I might put this variegated green Congo, true variegated green Congo, not the nuclears. That'll be in there. The Voodoo Lilies will be in there. That's Amorphophallus. You might know those as Corpse Power. Yeah, these are all custom built. Yeah. These are all custom built. This is Pond Liner. It's in it, Pond Liner, so that we can. Well, when it's, I'm not done building it, but when it's done built, you can see I've got tanks underneath, so they fill the tanks and everything is bottom watered. I bottom water everything. This might be in there. That is Beauty by Tordum. The Polypoides will not be in there. There's the variegated Bilite. That is Love Song. It will be in there. Some variegated Adersonii will be in there. Jade Scindapsus aurea will be in there. I might put these small baby Homolamina Pink Diamonds in there. This will be in there. This is called Nebula, Syngonium Nebula. That's a rare Syngonium. The price on that, Billy, is no. That is the price on that asshole. I got it as a tissue culture. Pro tip, don't fucking buy that plant as a tissue culture. I've had it for over 2 years. For example, from tissue culture to this, somewhere between 2 and 3 years to that size. Variegated Bilites, these type, not the Croats, are very, very well known for being absolute dog shit tissue cultures. Do yourself a favor, don't buy them. If you want one, wait till you can buy them this size or bigger. That's when they start growing. 2 to 3 years old, that's regular Bilite 2 to 3 years old. So, and that one came from tissue culture. That was a tissue culture plant 2-3 years ago. I got that one around the same time. So there you go. Pro tip. If you want one, save your money. Spend $150. There's a reason why those aren't $25 plants today. And that is why they won't culture. The Syngonium scrambled eggs are going to be in there for tomorrow night. If you're looking for some expensive aglaonemas, this is a Crowns of Siam. Would part with that for $1,500. I've got some also really. I've got some nice stuff in here. I've also got some shit that I don't pay attention to. That is variegated golden dragon. These like to do weird things. Like this one here's one of the newest leaves. Give me just a little bit of variegation. But if you go and you look at the growth on it, it is heavy variegation. Slow is an understatement. They're probably that is hands down. Nah, I would say growth wise, that is the worst tissue culture plant that we have grown in 7 years out of the hundreds that we've done. Hundreds of different cultivars. That by far is the absolute worst. That survived. I guess maybe not. It's not the worst because some of them just don't fucking live. That one is without a doubt the worst. Yeah, it's fucking terrible. All right, there goes that Givvy. And then this weekend, these benches will be full of the imports. Every bench space in here will be full of our imports. They won't be ready for like 2-3 weeks. It just depends on how well they travel, how well they acclimate. Oh, here's a fun pot of variegated micans. Some of that might be in there. Got some Florida Beauty by Mayoys. Those are one of my favorites. I think that's all of them. I'll have about 50 different species, or like 20 to 30 different species of rare plants in there. We might have some variegated domesticums in there too. Oh, chiapents will be in there. We'll have variegated chiapents in there. Somebody was asking about Jose Bonos. This one for sure will be in that show. I'm gonna dad's pick it though, even though there are cultures available of it. This is from Cutting, and it's pretty big. That's about as big as we're willing to let these go grow in here before getting rid of them. The Mickey Mouse, yeah, they should have some white on them. Well, and that's also pretty common, McBoo-Boo, is that in tissue culture, when we're tissue culturing variegated plants, some labs will throw away the all green, non-variegated ones. Some labs will actually plug them out and send them as cells, and then they just sell them as non-variegated plants. When you're dealing with chimeric variegation, in many of the philodendrons and monsteras, when they go into culture like that, the genetics are still in there. So you can randomly get full-on variegated plants from what you thought was just an all green plant because it came out of culture as a reverted variegated plant. Does happen. Not very often, but it does happen. Oh, the second worst tissue cultures that I've done were the caramel marbles. They're $1 for a reason. Out of 100 of them, I might have gotten like 10 or 12 of them that made it this far that are variegated. So if you see caramel marbles as tissue cultures, you're on those tissue culture shows, don't fucking spend more than $5. Seriously. Because that's going to be in here. This is actually a homolamina pink diamond. This is how they normally are. This one has decided it's going to do all pink, and the leaves are holding. This will be in tomorrow night's show. Somebody will win this for $25. Somebody will win that for $25. Can I run that one? No. I'm $150. Do you want it? I mean, I'll sell it to it for your $150. It's going to be in tomorrow's spin game. Go bookmark tomorrow night's show. If you've never been to a spin game, bring your wallets. Be prepared to gamble. There's rare stuff in here that goes for hundreds of dollars. People will be winning them for $25. They're also going to be winning the non-variegated stuff. So how a spin game works is worst case scenario, you overpay $3 to $7 on a common, uncommon plant. Best case scenario, you get a 90% discount on some rare ass shit. That's how that works. But it's not gambling. Yeah, we're definitely not gambling. No. And that is never going. I'm not selling it. I've got too much time and effort into that. I'm not selling that, Billy, ever. That's permanent in the collection forever. This is a fun one though. It's throwing another all pink leaf. Somebody's gonna be very happy with that one. All right, everybody. I gotta get to work, so it is time to raid. So let's go raid in somewhere. Who have I not raided? Who needs some people? Let's go to West Child's Greenery. Sure, no idea who this is. They've got a rare plant blowout, allocations, aeroids, monster, and more. Bye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night.